that's all I have for you today. Just emphasizing growing savings and being able to look at how your origin, your upbringing has affected you. And if it's not helping you, then there's a need to understand though the reason why not, and begin to address that, right? Address that and let the negative go and replace it with a truth that will give you financial empowerment, right? One other thing that came to mind also was the church. Growing up in the church, and I'm a church boy, right? I became what we call born again Christian back in 1983, and I was just barely. That was before my 16th year birthday. So as you can see, I've been doing this for the last 39 years. That's all I know. And being on the church next really helped me with savings, because that was never preached. What was being preached was Jesus is coming, give everything that you have. But I would never really hear a message about saving money. It was all about giving everything that we have, right? It was almost like they thought that we're always holding money back. So they never taught us about saving money. One message I heard one time by Tony Bakare was an incidental message. He was saying something else. And incidentally, he talked about how he was saving money. That was a one-off. And probably the only message I've heard in church in 39 years about saving money, right? So we don't do a good job in church when it comes to helping people to save money and to have financial empowerment, financial independence, right? We'll teach people to become beggars, to be poor, right? That is, we're not serving the people well. We're not being Christians. We're being selfish. All we're thinking about is money coming to the church to do our own projects. And we don't think about the impact on the people themselves. That is a sin. That is of the devil. And we need to repent, right? We need to teach the people how to get the financial empowerment, financial independence, right? And not just be telling them things that don't hold water, because it doesn't. We're lying to them, right? Tell them the truth. Tell them how to become financially empowered. And God help us as we go along this. We'll talk a little bit more about that. All right, I gotta go now.